Legend Total War here, and today we've got a saving a disaster battle playing as Throg going up against Archaon. And Prince Sigvald's coming in with a reinforcing army. So outnumbered more than 2 to 1 because we don't have a full stack. So we got Throg in the army, which, I don't like Throg. And we've also got, a lot of war mammoths, which is great, that's what I want to see. And we've got these Miststalker Fimir warriors. Now in my last Norska playthrough, I basically tested out the efficiencies between Miststalkers and Trolls, and I actually found that Trolls were better than Miststalkers, specifically the Norska Ice Trolls. So I'm actually not a fan of the Fimir warriors. I just don't think they're very good. Anyway, let's jump in here and see what we can do. None of these banners can apply to anyone, so that's great that you've got them here. And let's do what we can. So yeah, there's something definitely off about this army. I just feel like the Lord should also be on a mammoth. Preferably maybe have been a ginger, if you know what I'm talking about. Throg's okay. I mean, he's only slightly not as good as any marauder chieftain on a war mammoth. One of the rare occasions where a standard regular Lord is actually better than a legendary Lord. Alright, so yeah, I don't really care for these units at all, and I don't think they trade very well for balance of power, so I'm just going to go and just hide them. They stalk, so just hide them over in the corner over there. Alright, well, let's just charge in there, because that's really all we can do. Hopefully before Sigvald gets organized. What I think I'm going to have to do is try to really get at those hell cannons nice and early. So, balance of power, it's getting worse as their reinforcements show up. It's not as bad as what it said, but it is still getting worse. Yeah, we don't want to give them time to get organized. Just rush in there. See, these guys here, they're still just dicking around. We've got to take out those hell cannons.
Quick! Monster steps!
Not gonna bother using vomit, we just gotta get in there right away. So charge through these infantry, get to the hell cannons. Okay, get through over there. It's worth a lot of bounce of power. And you'd be surprised how much damage they can do to war mammoths. It's also important that we try to stick together. Mammoths fight pretty well in a blob, especially against lots of high tier melee infantry. This area here, they kind of get stuck. Bounce power is, yeah. Because the thing is, if you're wondering, why am I not even using the Miststalkers here? Well, you're not using them, they've got Sunder Armor. For one thing, we got tons of armor piercing, we don't need Sunder Armor. But they fight really, they don't fight well in bounce power. So if we lose them, which we definitely will, it'll bring the enemy closer to the army losses penalty on us. Whereas if we just keep them in reserve, we can't lose the bounce power value from them. It's kind of silly how that works, but yeah, when you've got inferior units, it's actually better to just not use them at all. It's like, this is the sort of situation with bats. Have you ever seen me use, like, someone sends me an army with bats? I just don't use them at all. So you don't sacrifice and be like, well, they can't beat anything, so I'll send them up against something. No, that's actually really bad. If you do that, you're putting a nail in your coffin towards the army losses. Yeah, we gotta get together so that Throg can actually give these debuffs and buffs to all these guys together. We might lose a mammoth or two. Okay, bounce power's improving a little bit. Alright, these mammoths here, they can fight a little bit longer. Don't worry about the mortal horsemen, they can't really do that much damage. At least we've taken out the hell cannons now. The giant would probably be the next thing that we need to take out. Just aim for that. This guy here is really badly damaged. So we'll first one. Oh, that is him. Alright, let's pull him out. It would be good if we can get through this with essentially 0 casualties. So Throg's actually got some really good abilities in here. Which, you know, any standard lord could have used as well. Like, this one here is good for mammoths, and that one there. Good for debuffing them. So, just keep him close by. Just don't want him to die. Maybe do some flanking over here on some of the guys that just aren't that strong. Bouncer power's improving. Alright, now we can bring them in. Doesn't matter if they don't show up in time. Yeah, I didn't want them to get wiped out right at the start. So he's in real bad shape. Okay, that's... I'm not sure if I can save him. He's also getting shot. Let's get him out. This one here as well. Trying to get him out. Those giants are still in there. One thing about mammoths is they're not particularly good at dealing with giants. Giants will actually beat them. Bounce powers are almost even. Yeah, get this guy out of there. So far, I haven't lost anyone. No, you can stay back over there. You're done for now. This one as well. Alright, bounce power's in our favor. That's it. Just trying to lose anyone. She's going to be tricky now because they're all really badly damaged. Ah, one just died. We are winning, apparently. We are winning. Get over here. Trying to kill that mammoth. Alright, so Throg and Archaon are having a bit of a duel there. I'd imagine Archaon would beat Throg in a duel. Is he unbreakable? No. Wait, I might actually see if that's him. Yeah, he's unbreakable. Let me get rid of this fucking giant piece of shit. Jeez, some of these guys are getting a close call. So as far as I can tell here, we've just got one dead mammoth. Can't see anymore. This is one in this big pile of dead corpses. Oh, that's redundant. Dead corpses. Might need them to come back and help. Still says we're winning. Says he got 6 kills on the Chaos Giant. There's another dead mammoth. There's no way that guy killed 6 mammoths. Unless each mammoth is worth 6. Alright, that one there charged in and got him. Okay. Probably gonna lose a few more mammoths. Just because Archaon's unbreakable. Yeah, you stay there. They're coming in to help now. Doing okay.
I'm ready.
So if you're wondering about the Copious Vomit, the problem with that is that It's only really useful if the enemy is just sort of sluggishly moving towards you and you're not under constant missile fire, which is why we didn't use it in this battle at all. Because once you're in melee, you can't really use it. Sigvald unbreakable too. Yeah. That actually could be a problem. Where's Archaon? No, he's still in there. I might actually need everyone that we've got. Just because they're unbreakable. If we inflict the army loss penalty now, which I think we just did, it's still not enough. Hope here is just to keep them in stun lock as much as possible so they don't actually attack any of our mammoths. So how many did we end up losing? I count 2 there at the moment. Don't know if any ran off the battlefield. Don't see anywhere else where there's dead mammoth. Honestly, getting through that with just two mammoths dead is not too bad. I think that was Siggy, yeah. The Archaon killed one of the Mistwalkers. Sorry, Miststalkers. There we go. Alright, well, that's probably going to be a Pyrrhic victory. Nope, it's going to be a heroic victory. Okay. So let's have a look at the casualties. No, we lost 3 mammoths. No, we lost 2 mammoths because we also lost one of the females. Okay, well, losing 2 mammoths. That sucks, but it's not the end of the world. 1 mammoth per army. It is what it is. Yeah, 2 mammoths died. Archaon's entire army got obliterated, only those guys there got away from Sigvald's. That'll replenish them a fair bit. Your money seems fine, so... Like I said, I'm not a big fan of them, but if you get attacked again over the end turn, might help. Yeah. Okay. Well, okay, no. And the thing is, I know that... Like, win the battle only to lose that one there. You can't win this. This is 0% chance. This is not possible. So, I'm just gonna hand it back there. At least I won against Warriors of Chaos there, which helps him to get the, the bonus for defeating Chaos. But this here is, there's no chance in hell of winning it. But I'll just let him decide what he wants to do with it. Anyway, that's the end of this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time, fuckers. Appreciate ya.